So we're back. Hey, what's up, guys? Um, King of Olympus, back again. Been so long since I seen you guys. Wow, geez, Louise. So, here's the deal. I'm quite lower on powers than a lot of you probably remember me. It's been a lot of KVKs ago. Um, kind of got zeroed by my own kingdom. It's a long story. Um, So basically, I've been hoarding and farming for the past 10,000 years or so. Haven't really been that long. I kind of quit the game after I got zeroed and then just came back and slowly started building. So now, since I can't really participate because I don't have like the resources and speed ups and everything to fight or do anything contributory, Um, just kind of been farming and becoming one thing I guess that happens is you become an expert in Canyon because that's the only mold you can play, right? So, I wanted to kind of just make a real quick video. I don't know if anybody's going to care about Canyon really because everybody's, pretty much off having a great time playing the regular game. And alas, I am stuck with Canyon. So, let's see what we got. Alright, so I have pretty, mm, I don't know if I want to even call it decent crystal tech. I'll just go ahead and say meh crystal tech, if I'm being honest. You know, uh, it's not the best crystal tech in the world, but it might get the job done. I'll show it to you in a moment after I have a decided loss or victory, depending on what we're going to do here. So I got some buffs going on. Solid and Joan has been working really great for me. I upgraded the equipment on my 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 551. And I do have the sculptures to expertise him, although I won't do so. This 𝗀𝗵𝗂, it'll probably be coming up. So it looks like we might get a victory here. Pretty tough win, right? Got the Joan buff going. Yep, and then you know what happens when William starts to hit multiple targets, right? Generate that rage, get that defense going. And then, last but not least, let's get rid of this Constantine in our way. Man, it's crazy how when this is the only game mode you can play, you become surgical. I mean, I could easily go to B, but I don't want to have to keep fighting every 2 minutes, so I try to stay just low C. I could easily get to, A tier if I wanted to, but you'll run out of chances and have to spend all these gems to stay up there. And honestly, for the rewards in the shop, I honestly don't care. I already got my iconic crystal. So, for the rest of this, I mean, I don't really care about any. Well, I mean, okay, the materials are pretty cool, right? But that's really it. And I have like a gazillion of these patterns already, so not really interested in that. Alright, so yeah. I've been getting revenge on people who have hit me, so, I had more people fought me. I wanted to show you guys these other reports, but Titan Onion hit me. I reviewed the footage, made the adjustments, beat him. 𝗥𝗓𝗏, he's actually a really good account. He's got some really good stats. Really, he's got Henry, although none of these commanders seem to be expertise, but he's still a pretty good dude. Pretty powerful dude in the kingdom. I was able to defend my turf. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 couldn't beat him. His crystal tech and gear is really decent. Although he doesn't have a lot of max commanders, as you can see here. Phantom Dragon. I love beating Phantom Dragon. He's our king, or one of our kings, him and Khan. kind of rotate that title every KVK or so. It's actually because of Phantom Dragon I'm even in this kingdom. He saved me, did me a solid, love this dude. But in usual fashion, every KVK we go back and forth because that's really the only time I can beat him. And he's free to play, believe it or not. And he's got a really optimized account for someone who's generally, for the most part, free to play. Pretty good, commander stuff going on there. It's a little bit of a struggle. But, we go back and forth during KVK. He'll attack me in Canyon and then I'll have to get revenge. I was kind of scared to hit him, honestly. But I'd always wait until I get my crystal tech up to a point where I'm like confident I'll win. So, I mean, it's no pushover, believe me. I mean, he's got pretty optimized gear for the most part. That's why even though my crystal tech is kind of decent, I'm still struggling here. I mean, as you can see, and then it's not until like now that you can see me kind of gaining the advantage. And even with all of this and the crystal tech and the Joan buff, I'm struggling to pull this out. So you can see how close we are. I mean, if he was to fight me and come back and get revenge, he'd probably beat me. But I don't want to have it going back and forth and wasting all your chances. Good dude, but I got this one up. Alright, and then Naughty Scarlet came and hit me. I lost to him, but then I came back 9 minutes ago and beat him. I study how they win, and then I change my approach when I go to hit them. Pretty okay guy. See, I already knew I was going to win because Alex just flies apart like paper. Look at all that damage. Oof. You never want to have Alexander the Great on your front line in Canyon unless you're like down in the thousands or the hundreds, because that's, you got to stop using him on your front line when you get to advanced seasons in Rise of Kingdoms, because he'll just fly apart like leaves. Boom. All of my marches are still alive. That's an incredible feat. So yeah, so let me just show you around. Did anybody hit me? No. Okay, so what am I gonna do? Technology. I have my own little alliance now. It's not much. Didn't even really make a lot of progress, but granted, I've only had it for a little less than a year. It's me, all my farms, some other people. Oh yeah, Crystal Tech. So, let's see what we got. I mean, like I said, it's not crazy. It's not the greatest crystal tech in the world. But, I mean, it's something. I didn't really buy a lot of things because I knew I couldn't participate because I don't have the troops or resources. But, yeah. Meh. I really need to get here, but I can't do that unless I do this, and I can't do that unless these are all the way done, and good luck with that without maxing out all the packs. Probably not going to happen. Let's see, what else? Can't really craft anything because I didn't record this video. I should have, but I crafted a couple pieces for my 𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Next KVK, I'm going to expertise him and CPO. 𝗵𝗵𝗰1. So, and then I'll probably spin the wheel for the new infantry commander, and then I've messed up my Joan. I was trying to get 5-5-1-1, but instead I got wrecked and got 5-1-3-4, so that's fun. I'm just gonna skill locker and just get these skills up and then hope that the last skill point lands here. I really didn't want to have to expertise this commander because I feel like the next ones that come out are going to be way more OP. But the point is, if I go back here, I've done pretty okay. One of the things I will say to kind of micro optimize the way that you craft your gear, don't put a iconic crystal on any legendary gear that you don't special talent. I would only use iconic crystals on special talented legendary gear, not regular. I messed up. That's the first one I did, but it's fine. The other ones, as you can see, waited till they got. And I know this isn't ideal, and eventually this is going to have to go. I'm going to have to trade that in and recraft this till I get the expertise on it. But, I mean, this is a pretty decent starting point, right? I just have to expertise the helmet, get the weapon crafted. I think by the time next 𝗀𝗵𝗁 comes around, I'll have the legendary weapon crafted. Hopefully I get a special talent on it. If I don't, I don't. Then I'll do the shoes last. And then we'll do this arm. Well, yeah, I mean, you don't want to have 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗥𝗢𝗚 control forever. I mean, it's a nice starter piece, but it's not the main thing. You want to actually have the set bonus going on. So yeah, I mean, I'm almost there. Special talented dagger. Whew, look at that. With the iconic crystal. Nasty. I'm going to shank you in the field and take your health. Shank, shank, shank. And then the Ring of Doom. This took like all of them. This is why I can't craft anything right now. This is ridiculous. Special talented Ring of Doom. Nasty. So if I hit you, I'm going to have an opportunity, a 10% chance to increase all my damage to you by 65% for 2 seconds. And when I expertise him, oh my god, look at this 4th skill. So once you get, that's 25% more skill damage plus a trigger of 35, plus you get 30% damage, health, a 10% chance to get 30% health, plus all his other defensive skills. I mean, this dude with this gear, I mean, it is just going to be disgusting. And I'm not even done crafting all the gear pieces for him, but when I get done, it's going to be pretty nice. Can't wait for next 𝗀𝗵𝗁. That's going to be my coming back party. So yeah, I think that was... What else did I do since the last time I talked to y'all? There's a couple other, like, micro optimizations I made. Oh yeah, I got, like, whatchamacallit, Boudica. I want to expertise her, but I feel like by the time I get an opportunity to, because if I expertise 𝗫𝗫𝗀𝗡 and Scipio next 𝗀𝗵𝗁, then the next 𝗀𝗵𝗁 after that, I don't know if I want to expertise her or expertise the new infantry commander or whatever new commander comes out at that time, because the longer you go out, the less, I mean, I know that they'll be relevant for quite some time, but it'll become more of like a, dang, what do I do? A conundrum the longer you wait to expertise commanders. But then, certain other YouTubers say you shouldn't expertise commanders unless you're about to fight right now. So, because you always want to have the meta, right? And obviously, Boudica's meta right now, right? So, it'd be nice to expertise her, obviously, because she 80% chance to dispel control effects is really nice. 10% all damage, not too shabby either. And then a better heal and more damage to infantry. And then of course all of this stuff here. So I mean, I don't know. I know that's right. Protect your people. Right now, I'm actually. Let me see something. I don't know. 2-piece set bonus right now. It's pretty good. Yeah, troop attack, that sucks. I really need the 4-piece so I can get the defense. I really got to get rid of this chest plate and get the Milky Way, honestly. But, I mean, 8% health is not too shabby for a blue, whatchamacallit, archer attack. I definitely got to get rid of this handpiece. Special talented defense, 10% defense, okay. And then we got the special talent on the sword. I mean, this is crazy amounts of defense. Health, I mean, even with this gear, 34% defense, 15% health. I mean, it's not anything to write home about, but it holds up pretty well in Canyon, I tell you that. And then Boudica, by default, is kind of tanky in her own right. And then you put her with this guy, who's like kind of glass cannony, but his museum, makes it so that he has 10% more defense. Not earth shattering, nothing to write home about, but not gonna lie, it helps. And I'm like a gazillion miles away from VIP 17, which would give me more training speed. That's awesome. More action points, so I can do more stuff. All damage, 5%. That is amazing. And then that's pretty much it. You really want to get to VIP 18 because you get way more march speed and troop capacity. And healing resource consumption goes down. I mean, I don't even know what it would take to get to VIP 18. If I had to, let me just do the math real quick. For me to even get to VIP 17, I'm gonna need like, what is it, 2.5 million? Take away 1.603, 255. I need 896,000 VIP. Sheesh. I mean, you'd have to max buy a lot of bundles to get that, because you need, let me see, if you max buy one bundle, I think that gets you close to 50,000 gems, if I'm not mistaken. So if you max purchase 2 bundles, that gives you close to 100,000 gems. So you'd have to max purchase like, dang, like 10, 20 bundles to get that. Oh my god. And then, I mean, it's just ridiculous. And I mean, I only have like, what, 400,000 VIP saved up. So I have about half of it. I mean, I was probably going to be another year. And that's if I spend moderately. Like, I had stopped spending for a long time because I was, didn't have it. But, hey, No, what happened? No. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what that was. Not even going to be able to find it. It's always something. Oh yeah, I think that's what it was. Okay, well, if it wasn't, too bad. So yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Dang, how do I zoom out? Totally forgot. Oh well. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I'm going to start making videos on a regular basis from here on out, hopefully. So yeah, I'm going to have some crazy videos coming up in terms of upgrading gear and doing some different things and preparing to get back out there. Alright guys, take care.